Hey there, Alan here, and today I'm going to talk about how this should make you sad, mildly uncomfortable, or even disturb or scare you. So, hang on tight. Take a look at this seemingly inoffensive object. What's wrong here? This water was sold to someone. It will be discarded and thrown away somewhere bad if not discarded properly. Animals die when they try to consume plastic. What kind of evil genius thought to put water, the Earth's most abundant substance beside air, into a bottle and sell it to people? I wonder what my next evil scheme will be. Aha! Check out this sculpture. It was created by architects from Studio KCA in New York, and that is the amount of plastic bottles that New York, and just New York, throws away in a single hour. The structure stands 40 feet tall and has a stage for whatever local people want to do with it. Impressive repurposing of plastic bottles. Imagine 24 of those stages set up around the park. That's how much would be discarded in one day. Then imagine that times 365. That would be how much New York, and only New York, throws away in a year. That's enough to make an entire island of plastic bottles. But what about that island of trash in the ocean that's like a bajillion miles long? That's called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, and it's less of a giant island and more like a massive blob the size of Texas. The size of Texas. Created of bite-sized plastic particles, some no bigger than a pebble, and most of them are much smaller than a pebble and are molecule-sized. Yay. So there isn't really room to pick up a bunch of that with nets or other kind of operations like that. I mean, it's still ridiculously bad, it's just not like an island. There are many beaches on Earth completely covered in very small or very large pieces of waste, mostly plastic, that just ends up lapping up on the shore like it's foam. A lot of it is too small to pick up, and even when it is too small to pick up, it just keeps washing back on the shore over and over, forever, without stop. Some things that you can do to prevent all this plastic from entering either the Pacific Garbage Patch or tons of beaches on the planet are: you can carry around a reusable canteen for water and just refill it. Genius, right? I've been using this one for several years and saved many plastic bottles from touching my lips and ending up somewhere else. You can also use these ones if you already have them. Please, dear God, please, don't chug multiple ones in one sitting. You can refill these too, you know. Plastic shopping bags. Don't use them. First, ask yourself, do you really need those, like, at all? Their purpose is to carry like 3 or 4 grocery items at a time, right? Psst. You can already do that. If you must use bags like these. Reusable. My favorite. Right? That's also why I like shopping at Aldi, is because they sell bags like these, and they ask you to bring your own bags instead of wasting tons and tons and tons of money and plastic on useless shopping bags. One last quip, and then I'm completely done. A common excuse to use these little containers of evil is, but it's handy. Well, your handy is killing the planet. So you're being lazy and not trying at all to give our next generation ground to walk on and water to swim in, instead of creating a planet filled with plastic swamp. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope I got you to stop drinking out of these vile, putrid, insidious wastes of money and resources. Plastic is evil, stop using it. Now it's time for outro music. Don't fret, use a canteen and you'll be on my team. drinking out of plastic water bottles.